Good day to our social media family. Much love, appreciate you guys. As always, this is today's Real with real estate expert Kristina G.
And RealtorRichT.
All right, thank you so much for joining us again. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back. Thanks, guys. We always appreciate you spending time with us. Today we're speaking to a specific audience. You're for sale by owners. You're playing Fizbo.
Fizbo. Yeah, you're playing Fizbo.
The game of Fizbo. We have trophies. You have trophies. Fizbo trophies. Of course. So we're going to go over 6 reasons why Fizbo is a mistake.
The first one you will find out for yourself when you attempt to sell your own home.
And let me be honest, you can do a Fizbo and you could be successful.
Absolutely.
But the odds are against you, and we're going to go over some of the reasons why things we do and why it's valuable to go with us.
Yeah.
And you stick away. There's 6 reasons. The 6th is the most important one. I should start with it, but really please just watch the whole video and you'll find out why.
We save the best for last.
We do. Thank you, Keeping Current Matters, as always, for keeping me well informed about the real estate market. So number 1, the number 1 reason you use an agent is your safety. So showing time is a program we use, the reason it's important for your safety is there's an electronic record of who's going in your house, when they're going in your house. They have to be scheduled with an agent to get in your house.
And it's a database. I know a lot of you right away, look, I can electronically text my girlfriend or my boy, my dad, my mom, this person, that person, say, hey, I have a showing at this time, this is who's coming over, la-da-da. That's fine and dandy. But ours is a full-blown database that most people have access to, even to the point when we go and show a home, we put a little lockbox on your home. It's an electronic lockbox. When we walk up to that house, we have to use our phone, okay, or our ID card and either insert the card or scan the phone. On our phones, as soon as we access the home, it then gives us a prompt of saying agent safety. We hit yes. 90 seconds later, we get another prompt that asks if we are still safe. If we do not answer that, whoop, 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 people are alerted. You don't have that. It's very important.
When we do enter the house, the agent gets notification that somebody has opened that lockbox.
Yep.
So as your selling agent, we're always aware of when people are in and out of your house. We're scheduling it with you. We could also do documents for the pre-approval.
COVID.
Yes, COVID, gloves. We can make sure that the people coming into your house, the potential buyers, are following certain protocols. And this way, keeping you and your family safe, keeping your home safe, and we're only getting serious buyers into your home instead of opening it to whoever wants to show up. All right? Number 2, something we offer that a lot of for sale by owners can't is our online strategy. We spend a lot of time and money and energy into marketing and building on marketing and understanding how it works and what gets results. We could do a 2-hour show on this.
We really could. There's a lot of people we call MLSers. There's agents out there who, and yeah, you as a seller, sure, you can pay to throw your house on the MLS. It's like $200 or $300, right? But that's what we call an MLSer. You put it out there and then you sit back and you wait. You wait for somebody to come to you. We don't do that.
No. What we
There's
want,
a lot more that goes into it.
again, we want multiple buyers. We want people competing for your home. So if you go and you can get one person in your home to place an offer, great. But what we do, we reach as many people as we can, and we get all through the open houses, through the flyers, through social media, through our websites, through our campaigns, and we can pay to hit a certain group of people, certain area, and we get as many interested and serious buyers as we can to see that house.
Absolutely. Even our videographer. He's got a whole website too, right? So he comes out and does all of the videography for us, puts us, we network through everyone, everywhere.
And we do it over and over again, so we learn what works, what we need to do.
Yeah.
And anytime, just throw it out there. During our presentation for you, we can go over exactly what we do, what we're going to do, and the results that it gives.
Absolutely.
So number 3, negotiations. For sale by owners, they haven't negotiated a lot of sales of homes. We have.
You may have negotiated a lot of things in life, but selling a home is completely different than selling shoes or a car or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's different than negotiating with your husband, your wife, you, whoever. It's a lot different.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of things that we know that and different scenarios we can use and heartstrings and there's just so much stuff.
And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people out there who are great negotiators. But
fully capable.
The difference is we know what to negotiate, we know the standards, we know where our leverage is because we've done this over and over again. It's not always about just being a great negotiator, it's knowing what to negotiate, when to negotiate it, how to play your cards.
Yeah.
What do you put in the contract? What do you know? There's so much to it. That's where agents are useful. All right, that's number 3. Number 4 is the pre-approval. So again, we kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier. We, as agents, make sure the buyers coming into your home are interested, active, motivated buyers. We don't just bring in people who want to see homes. They have nothing to do on the weekend.
Right, and we respect your time. So we make sure that the people coming in are respectful of your time. You as a FSBO, as a seller, a lot of you, yes, you do know, okay, well, let me get a pre-approval. Are you really asking the agent, though, that's calling you to say, hey, I see that you have this house for sale, I have a client interested in it, are you really sitting there saying, hey, do you have a pre-approval? Like, do you know to do that? Do you know to ask for multiple other docs? Do you have a copy of their ID? I want to know who's coming into my home. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. Which is why, and we don't have the average, but we will pull the average of how many FSBOs. I always get it from Greg Luther. I want to say 90-something%. It's either 80 or 90-something% of FSBOs end up being sold by an agent, like 6 months later.
Yes.
And it's like you just wasted 6 months. So
Time and money.
You wasted a great rate. You wasted finding a home that could have been your forever home. You know what I mean? It's just time and money. Respectful of your time and respectful of your money.
Number 5, I thought that you said respectful of time. When we set up showings for your home, they're time blocked.
Yeah.
So somebody can't go for a showing, you set up a showing, and they spend an hour or 2 in there. No, we could set it for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. We know how long they're going to be in that home for.
And when they're coming, honey, this ain't Comcast, okay? We don't give you a 9 to 3.
We're going to show up at 8:30.
Right?
Or we're not going to be there until 7. No. 5 is legal documents. We have preloaded and we're trained on how to access and utilize these legal documents from the state of Indiana to protect you through the process.
Yes.
So that's part of our licensing, that's part of our training, it's part of our CEs. It's part of what we do is make sure these legal documents are not only utilized, because you may not know which ones you have to utilize, but then they're filled out correctly so there's no legal problems later.
Yes, and if you know anything about a legal doc, if it is not, if the I's are not dotted and the T's are not crossed, you have confetti.
And that will catch up, and not to everybody, but there's times where you have to pull every single document, and it's gone over in courts. And here is the last one. This is the most important one. Thank you for sticking around and listen to this. All right, you gotta listen to this. I'm gonna read it word for word. You net more money when using an agent. Collateral analytics showed a 6% difference in net to the sellers. So we have our agent fees. You will pay a commission to have an agent work for you. However, the national average shows the seller gets an additional 6% net out of their home when they use an agent. So a lot of the for sale by owners like, well, I'm not paying the agent.
I'm not paying the commission.
I'm not going to pay your commission. I'm not paying your commission. I'm not going to pay. Well, guess what? On average, when you use us, you pay our commission, plus you make additional money for it.
Right. Instead of doing that 9 months later, so not only do you make an additional 6%, but you could have gotten it 9 months earlier.
Yes. So not only can we sell the home quicker, we could make sure everything's legally in place. We could create the competitive market that ends up giving you more money. You net more money from the sale of your house.
And we're the professional. It's no different than if I were to cut Rich's arm off right now. I'm not going to sit here and sew it back.
Really aggressive.
I've had a lot of coffee, guys.
Oh,
I'm not going to sit here and sew it back on. I'm going to take him to a plastic surgeon, right? So that his scar's all nice and it's reattached. I'm not going to take him to a doctor. He's gonna go right to a plastic surgeon, the professional. So it gets reattached and he's got a pretty little scar, okay? We're the professional for the real estate.
And we're not.
That was such a good
It
analogy!
was, I did not like it, not even a little bit. So, what we're trying to say is, it's a nice arm. I work out really hard to make these look
Well, that's
nice.
why I was taking you back to a plastic surgeon.
Appreciate it.
That's gonna be great. And then a great tattoo artist.
Okay, now, see, realtors negotiate everything. So now you're negotiating cutting off my arm. So the plastic surgeon is going to make it look better than it did before. Plus, I get
Some
free
new
ink.
Yeah! Come on!
All right.
That
Done.
was stellar.
Sold.
See, sold! That's what we like to hear. It was so great.
Freaking negotiators. So as I was trying to say, is it's not a sales pitch. I'm not trying to say I could get you more money than if you say it by yourself. I'm using facts that the studies have shown that when you use an agent, you net more money on average. National average, 6% more.
Yeah.
That's it.
Statistics don't lie.
Statistics. So thank you again for spending time with us for Sale by Owners, our FISBOs.
Hi.
We look forward to talking to
We
you.
would love your business. Like, share, comment, follow, call, stalk, email.
Don't stop.
I would say stalkulator. That's so loud.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Bye.